What's up? What's up? What's up? I am super excited about today's episode 3 of Cocktails with Chrystal. And so, if I don't know you in these social media streets, my name is Chrystal L. I am the founder of All Hair Academy, where I help stylists and beauty brands build an inclusive space so everybody feels like they are welcomed. And today's episode of Cocktails with Chrystal is how to slay your social media. I am giving you all the hacks on social media. So, we got to start off Cocktails with Chrystal with a cocktail. And today's cocktail is, of course, tequila. And I am mixing tequila with the simple lemonade, pink lemonade. And it is fire. So, cheers to you. Mm-mm-mm. And if I have not met you, please, please, please drop in the comments where you are from. And if you have something that you are struggling with on your social media, drop it there and we can dive into it. So, like I said, today, social media is taking over the world. And if you are a hairstylist and you have not dove into doing your social media or being a part of social media in 2022, boo, you got to get with the program. And today I'm going to give you some consistent and some actionable things that you can do right now to start slaying your social media. So, tip number 1 is your why. I have said this so many times. Hello, Florida. Hello. Let's see. Is that MA is Massachusetts? Hello, and welcome. So, the number one thing before you even dive into social media is your why. Why are you here? And understanding that. So, are you here to get more butts in your chair? Are you looking to be an educator? Are you looking to build a following so that you can grow as a coach or a industry influencer? What is your goal? So once you know what your goal is, then the next thing you have to decide is how are you going to show up? You have to be consistent. Now, I hear a lot of people say you got to show up 3-4 times a day, 5-6 times a week. That's real hard when you're not showing up at all. So the first thing I would say is decide how often you want to show up and start with 1 day, start with 2 days, whatever you want to start with that day, pick a time because you're going to need to do that in order to understand what's working, which we'll talk about that later. So decide when you're going to show up, how often you're going to show up, and that's all you do. So if you say, I'm going to show up on Mondays at 3:00, I want you to consistently show up on Mondays at 3:00 for 30 days, no matter what. So that's going to be the second thing. First, why you're here. 2, how often you're going to be here and being consistent with doing that. Number 3, show up in your stories every day. I have parties in my stories. My stories are one of my favorite parts of the things that I do. And I feel like the stories are an ability for me to welcome you into my everyday life. So on stories, you might see what I'm doing. You might see a business tip. You might see I'm looking for help on what I should wear. That's going to be a new thing. Like I'm trying to get a new style and I thought I wasn't like doing a boho thing, but I am. So if you're into fashion, I may be calling on you. But making sure that you are showing up into your stories every day. Posting. Now we're posting consistently. Posting before and after and client transformations. If your goal is to get butts in your chair, your clients want to see what you can do. They want to know your specialty. So you have to show I can take you from here to there. Everyone on social media is looking for what can you do for me? So showing up consistently and then showing them what you can do, what they can do for you is, what you can do for them is very, very important. Let me take a sip, excuse me. Number 4, high quality photos and videos. In today's industry right now, excuse me, high quality videos and photos are very, very, very important. So making sure you do that. I don't know if lemonade was the good choice. Got me coughing a little bit. Next thing is going to ask your clients to tag you in their photos. So when you are taking pictures of your clients, when your clients are taking pictures at home, ask them to tag you. That is so, so, so important. That's going to let people in your area, in your industry, see the work that you are doing. I am so sorry. This lemonade is like, that's going to be a hard pass for the next time with Cocktails with Chrystal. I might have to just stick to mocktails and be up in here with some water. I'm so sorry. But you know what? This is like the real deal Holyfield. This is like me showing you what really happens sometimes when you go live. The next thing that you want to do when you are wanting to slay your social media is tag your location. Location is very, very important. If you are a stylist trying to grow your following, people want to know where you are. People are also going to be in locations. So if they are in places and you tag your location, you are going to come up. I am so sorry. This never happens, but it happened today. Tag your salon and give them a shout out when you post. So if you are in a space with other stylists, if you're in a suite space, you want to tag that salon because that is going to come up on Google. That is going to come up in Instagram. It's going to come up as locations. So you want to make sure that you are also tagging the salon spaces or suites that you are a part of. Use relevant hashtags. I used to hate hashtags. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I'd be like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what hashtags are relevant. So you want to make sure that you use hashtags. The way that I kind of do hashtags are a little bit different. I like to mix up small, medium, and large hashtags. I want to make sure that those hashtags are actually relevant to the pictures that I'm showing. So if you show a picture of beautiful hair and then you hashtag life hacks, that may not necessarily fit. So you want to make sure that your hashtags fit the pictures that you are posting. Cross promote or challenge or collaborate with other stylists. This is a huge, huge, huge one. So I am located in Columbia, Missouri, smack dab in the middle of the country. I am very big on local. So when I post and when I carry things in my salon, I do that locally. My coffee is local. I do local cookies and snacks. I do local take-home welcome gifts. So when I am posting and sharing, I always post those local places. And why is that? Because my dream client is most likely hanging out in those places. So when I tag them, the likelihood that they're going to share my content because it is relatable to their clients is very likely, which means when they see it, they are going to be like, who's this person? And they're going to go over to my social media and they're going to see my social media and they're going to see that I am offering something for them. I am educating them. I am entertaining them. I am giving them tips. And that is going to be why they are going to want to hang out with me. So cross promoting is really, really good. Collaborating with other hairstylists. So if you missed last week's episode of Cocktails with Chrystal, I got to hang out with Independent Beauty Pro Lindsay Smith, the founder, and it was an amazing conversation about this crazy ass Karen in Utah. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But it was an opportunity for us to both use our platforms to talk to each other, to educate each other's community, and to cross promote. So looking to collaborate with other stylists is a great way to up your social media game and bring in more clients. And I always say more clients, not necessarily more followers, because followers don't necessarily equal butts in your chair. So you want to make sure that your goal of what you're doing and who you're talking to is there. And be social. This is the last thing that I'm going to talk about before I give you guys some awesome insider information that if you aren't here, you will miss. The whole point of social media is to be social. You have to engage with your audience. Now, I am 100% transparent and keep it real. I used to absolutely hate getting on social media and being social. And most of it was because I was just throwing shit at the wall. Like, I didn't know why I was showing up. I didn't know what to post. I didn't know how often I should post. I didn't have any content pillars. I had no idea. So because of that, it was almost super frustrating to actually get on social media and be social. But now that I have a plan, I know what I'm going to post, I know why I'm posting it, I show up consistently. I actually get on social media, and if you are my friends and we hang out in these social media streets, I will happily DM you a voicemail. Like, I engage with people who I want to get to know. I can tell you all, engaging, being active on social media can pay off in dividends. And I don't just mean clients in your chair. A few weeks ago, I actually applied for a scholarship for this amazing ass retreat called The Most, hosted by Rachel Rogers. If you don't know her, she's a dope entrepreneur. And she is doing this awesome bougie networking next level retreat in LA, and I just applied for a scholarship, and part of the scholarship was to show your social media. And I promise you, if she would have been on my social media 3 years ago, she would have been like, this girl, she doesn't even show up. This she's not a good fit. But being able to go and see me engaging, me talking to people, I think that really helped me win an opportunity to go out to LA. So April 7th through the 9th, I will be hanging out with Rachel Rogers and some bomb other entrepreneurs, just not in the beauty space. And if you hang out with me in stories, you will get to see it. So again, making sure that you show up, that you're engaging. Now, I know I dumped, a lot of tips really quickly on you, and hopefully you can take some of them and put them into action. But if you missed this or you want to dive deeper, I got you. So, again, the number one question I get all the time is, how do I grow my social media? So, I wanted to take an opportunity to challenge you to join me in a 5-day slay your social media with reels, right? Not just your social media. I'm going to teach you how to start using reels or up your reel game with a free 5-day challenge. By the end of this challenge, you will know who you're talking to. They will know you. You will have the keys to showing up consistently and how to take reels to the next level to grow your business. So, if you want to join me in this challenge, it starts on March 29th, but you can sign up now. There are some amazing bonuses. There's a giveaway every single day. There's an opportunity to win something special from me. There's a link in my bio for you to join this 5-day free challenge. So, please, if you want to join it today, share it with a friend. Don't miss it. I hope that you got some value. I know you got some value because I was dropping some gems. And if there's something that you missed or you have an additional question, please, DM me. I am here to hang out with you in these social media streets. But in the meantime, in between time, remember, every day is a new opportunity to slay. Thank you for joining me with episode 3 of Cocktails with Chrystal, and have a fantastic rest of the week. Peace and love.